every Monday when I have a call, I want you guys to hop on because I think a lot of new guys are missing out on the funds, and the NFT, it slowed down, but it's actually picking up, and some of the projects are easier to spot because they're, based on the experience that Mo have and Shahab have, they can tell which ones are actually good projects. So, while a lot of people have ignored the NFTs, the money is still being made. Shahab, this is all he trades, and Brother Mo has still been selling things, every day. He's been calling out things. So shout out to that. And then we had the tips.
Hey, Brother Jamar.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good job, Brother Shahab. Another one is Digi Gaiku. That's gonna be a free mint, but it's because it's starting to look a bit of a challenge to get into that project. So I was inside the Discord asking them because the guy, what's his name? Gabriel Layden, he tweeted this morning, he wants to onboard 6,000 new people. So he's trying to get 6,000 new people to get into his project. But it looks like you have to do quite a bit of grinding to get on to get onto that whitelist. So yeah. I've been sending messages to ask them, is there another way to get on the whitelist instead of grinding like crazy? And
right.
Still haven't gotten a response, but this is definitely going to be a free mint. And his first two collections right now, I think, are above 90. The third one is like 0.5, and they're all new. All his NFTs are free mints.
That's dope.
And furthermore, are we going back to our January market of grinding for free mints? I've been practicing my singing too. I remember if you're a good singer.
So, we might have to, brother.
And so I'm gonna be honest with everybody on this call. I haven't been paying attention to the NFTs as much. So when they come out with the free mints, I just been so paranoid about connecting my wallet to some of these projects that I haven't been, I haven't researched. And I want to make sure, for me, I just cautious on the side of not. So a lot of times, if I don't see an open seas link, and I can't check the biome, I know that I've been trading futures, I've been trading options, I've been trading crypto, and so some of the NFTs I didn't want to connect my wallet to because, I've been so paranoid during the time of the market being down of not getting hacked, and that is, I know I could use a burner wallet, but a lot of times I'm in and out. So, my thing is that I'm paying more attention now, and I told Shahab to send me a message so I can make sure I get more of them, because he's like, man, you're missing out. And so that's why I was like, if I'm missing out, I know other guys in DCG is missing out, and we're not gonna let Mo and Shahab get rich on their own. Because when the market turns around, the NFTs will be back. So on that note, good looking out. I wanted to keep this call kind of short, but I want to get through Mike and let Mike go over his part of the Mastermind report. And then another thing is that the Gladstone report is going to be added inside. So people that, it kind of came in late. So we're going to move the Gladstone up. It'll be inside DCG Elite tomorrow. Some of his bearish and predictable days. And we'll just upload that up as a separate report. All right, Mike, you want to take it over?
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro, for your time.
I want to apologize to everybody in DCG, but I told my daughter I'll be done at 6:30 so I could actually take her back out to trick or treat. So we went out and came back in, but I'm gonna turn my camera off and let Mike and Brandon finish this off, and we'll let good looking out for having this call.
All right, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, brother most, and everybody that's putting out the information out about the NFTs. I was telling Jamar that I wasn't gonna miss this run on the NFTs. I missed it last year, so I've been definitely paying attention to the Discord, the NFT alerts, the NFT Mastermind chat. I've been buying up whenever I go in there and seeing. So I've been building my little stash up too. But I'm gonna get into this. I'm gonna keep it short. I actually put fewer pages in the November report, but I'm just gonna keep you guys a heads up on the natural gas play. for November. A lot of fundamentals out. A lot of fundamentals out right now about natural gas. If you go back and you see what I posted earlier on Twitter, I retweeted about the UK winter is more likely to be colder than usual. And then you have a lot of people, especially with BP, a lot of other companies too, especially Russia, they're looking to establish a gas hub in Turkey. You got a lot of fundamentals right now surrounding natural gas and just, you know, that commodity in general over there in the UK. So if they're looking to do what they're looking to do, it will actually create a demand. And with it creating demand, we won't get that short. Okay. We'll end up getting more movement back to the upside. So I'm gonna pay close attention to this particular scenario that's playing out right now. And if we have to, versus the short, we will take the long. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look at it for it's on the daily chart. I'm gonna use the alligator and look for a breakout. Let me know in the chat box, everybody understand. So when it comes to market cycles and it comes to commodities in particular, you definitely want to pay attention to the fundamentals. Okay, you definitely want to pay attention to the fundamentals because the fundamentals will actually give you the direction. Because one thing I have learned with what Jamar has taught me about market cycles, and then actually being in the market and experiencing the movement myself, weather and war and all that stuff plays a huge, huge part when you're looking at commodities. Okay. We'll do, Mr. James. We'll do. So that has a major effect. So for natural gas, we'll be looking for a move back to the upside if we have to, and keep an eye on that scenario. Keep an eye on that scenario if we do get more hesitation over there in the UK. For soybean, we definitely want everybody to do this. Tomorrow, I will look for positions tomorrow. Looking at the alligators, the daily chart, we just got that confirmation. We just got that buy alert too, per the alligator on the daily chart. And it just broke above the alligator too. So I would actually look to buy calls on SOYB tomorrow. Grains are kicking up. You do have a lot of demand for it, especially for this commodity right here going into the winter months. So I also put in here, we're looking to get some February 17th, 2023 expirations. If you don't have that much capital in your account, you cannot buy the particular expiration. You can buy a more closer expiration. Okay. So this particular commodity, you know, we have played it time and time again over the past. This is actually the third year it's been in the report. It plays out very well along with the livestock going into the end of the year. So we will take a position on this. Look to take a position on this tomorrow as it just broke out. The alligator, we can sit here and buy calls, and we can ride this bad boy up. Keep in mind too, I like when I do the report, I do the market cycles, I like to go back and look at the COT data, commitment to traders data. And I like to see, are the institutionals buying as well? As you can see right here, we are getting more and more buys, more and more loans on the swamp builder side for soybean and all this byproduct, soybean oil and soybean meal. As you can see, it's topping the scale at 90. This was last week. Last week, 97,000 over 25 on the short positions, and for soybean oil, it's 87,000 over 4,000, and on the soybean meal is 78 over 742. So the loans are actually over exceeding all the shorts in the market. So institutions are also positioned long on this commodity. So we are in the right spot for it. We'll ride it up starting tomorrow. Sugar, this one right here is kind of right now. It can pull back to its late September low. So we're gonna keep an eye on this, and if it breaks that point in which we got in September, we're just gonna get out of this place. So I did put it back in the report for no merit, just in case we do get a big push to the upside on this. But if it turns around, it pulled back to our September lows with the same spot we got in at. So if it breaks that low, we just gonna simply exit. If anybody's still holding it, I know some people have taken profit on it, but if anybody's still holding it, we'll just cut it at that low and we just break even on it. Corn and wheat. If you're still holding this play, congratulations. We've been riding this play since September. if you heard my voice message I sent this morning, and if you also saw the news that came out for it this morning as well, due to the halt on the exports out of Ukraine, it actually shot corn up 3% and it shot wheat up 6%. So corn and wheat actually opened up with a huge gap up this morning. So continue holding this play. We almost at our target on these two particular plays. And with that happening over there with Russia and Ukraine, it's gonna holding those grains in that port, and you can't get it out to the needed places. It's just gonna create more of a demand. So it's gonna send the prices even higher. So we'll continue holding those. It's perfect timing, literally, but bad situation, but perfect timing. We'll continue holding this until we hit our target. So if you're still in this place, just keep on holding it. We almost to the finish line on it. As you can see too, they are still long on corn per institution. You got 251,000 versus 28,000 on the short side. We've been talking about this since the past week of planning call last week, the Halloween effect, the autumn rally. If you was on the call last night and last Sunday, already know we positioned for this.